back, everybody. It's another episode of the TRIOShow. It's the three boys, the Ray, Ian and Owen show. So I thought today we'll start off with one of our hypotheticals again. And this one is, if you could have any superpower in the world, what would it be?
Easily time travel.
Time travel?
Time travel.
Why so easily? Elaborate, please.
Time travel, you can just not including like the butterfly effect, you know, when you change something then and then the future changes.
But that comes with it.
It does come with it, but let's just say hypothetically speaking, right? As you said, it's a
So
hypothetical
now
question.
you're picking your power.
No, but I'm just saying,
against
I'm
rules.
just trying to give you a reason as to why we can always nitpick and stuff. Or people are like, oh yeah, I want to be like super strong and this and that. But like, what about this and that? There's always an X, Y, Z, and there's always another balance to it. But overall, I would go through time travel just to go back into back to the past or straight to the future and just trying to fix up things. And with that, you do get the ability to slow down time as well.
Okay, so would...
So you've got two powers in one now.
But would your actions have an effect on the past, present, or future?
I'm
or
sure
would
it
they
would
not?
in some parallel universe, but overall, I would definitely like to go go to the past and also go to the future. It's just so useful, and just no cunt wants to really fuck with you. Hey,
Yeah, I guess so. But if you can't change the past, present, or future, then you can't really fuck with anyone.
oh, you can change it, but then it'll just fuck up the
Yeah.
future. So if you go back to the past,
Imagine how
something
many
different will
times you
change in the
might have
future.
to redo them.
Yeah, and then you wouldn't even know what fucking universe you really come from. Hey,
Well, my power would be teleportation for obvious reasons.
what type of teleportation? But like we're talking about the jumper.
You could just blink, like jumper. But
Right.
I guess as long as you thought about it, you could be there. You wouldn't necessarily have to have been there before.
Right. Okay. But how would you get there? Would
So
it-
like Goku.
yeah.
I didn't really watch much Dragon Ball Z.
Well, I didn't watch Jumper.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, that's right.
At the movie.
So the thing with jumper, right? Because again, there's always a balance with everything, and the thing with the jumper is that when he jumps to a certain place, he leaves a little hole back.
Leaves a scar.
Yeah, and so therefore
So
people,
it's like a portal.
yeah, and people can follow him through, and
Yeah.
that's how they can chase him. So yeah, again,
But
there's
imagine,
positive and
like-
negatives to everything.
You just have to wake up for work with enough time to shower and get dressed. No more morning traffic.
I wouldn't be fucking
Actually,
working. I'd be robbing a bank.
Exactly.
Exactly what he did.
Endless opportunities with teleportation. You could even become a superhero, but honestly, everyone would be the villain, right?
100%.
100%.
Yeah. Probably the villain and the fucking superhero. What about you, Ray? What would you do?
I honestly don't know. You can play the safe answer and say, you know, like I do like one of your powers, more Ian's, because it's just too easy. Hey, like you can go back in time, you know,
Yeah.
get the lotto results and come back rich.
Go forward and get the lotto results.
No,
No, you go back to get a lot of result. Right.
oh no, you go forward. We've had this
Remember,
discussion.
I fucked
Why?
this up last time and you both corrected me. You go forward in time into the future to get the upcoming numbers, not the previously played
Yeah.
numbers.
Oh, you could do both ways, but couldn't you?
But how you make money off previously played? You go back, get numbers, go back again.
No, or go back and change.
So let's just say the numbers just played. It goes 17, 34, blah, 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 blah. And today
Oh, I
is
see what you're
Thursday.
saying.
Let's go back on Tuesday and buy
I'm-
this ticket.
Yeah, I was thinking large scale back in time.
Right, true. But I
Hey,
mean,
it
you
could
could just
work
be
either
writing it
way.
down like
It
this.
could work either way.
Yeah. Actually, I think it'd be better. Because if you to go back, because you know sometimes they're like, oh,
At least
10
you-
people won $21 million.
And you could pick the bigger jackpot if you
Exactly.
went back. So that
Yeah.
means my initial answer when I got blasted a few weeks
No.
ago was actually correct.
But the thing is, if you go backwards, do you go back as yourself, knowing that I'm back now as myself, or do you go back in yourself?
And everything changes from
Like-
in the yeah. So
Like, let's say
weren't
you go
the same,
back, but
yeah.
your normal self is still running.
Yeah, that's how it would work, right? And you'd be like, oi, Raymond, here are these fucking numbers. See you fucking later.
So kind of like
But
Back to the Future with
but
the
wouldn't you
sports
have
almanac.
originally seen yourself telling you to, you know?
But that's the whole thing with the
it's
time
like
travel,
that-
isn't it?
That's
Paradigm.
the time travel paradox.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh, just speaking about time travel, since we're already on this topic, did you guys see that article where they found a mummified, like just fucking mummified whatever it was?
Eskimo.
Yeah, whatever.
Oh,
I
for real?
don't know where they found it, but it was like 1,500 years old.
Damn.
And they sussed out the shoes, and it was they were Adidas shoes.
Bullshit.
But I looked at the photo,
Whatever.
right? I looked at the photo, and it's like you could
He's on
possibly easily worn 3
Mate,
stripes.
Check your source. You're probably on the Onion or something.
No. See, the first thing, right, was I didn't fully believe it because it was from Unidad. I'm like, okay, fuck, whatever. But then
There you go.
Yeah, no. But then I kept seeing it on number of
On
them.
Lad Bible.
Yeah. No, I saw them from a number of
Onion,
sources,
Fox
which did make me
News.
think. Yeah.
Random radness.
Yeah. And then down the bottom, it just said, "Oh yeah,
Were they Air
experts." No, they just had 3 stripes. I don't even think they were Adidas's. I'm sure someone could have just thought 3 stripes and a pair of shoes. But
Why would they care back then?
Who knows?
Everything that they would have used would have had functionality, right?
yeah, but I mean, if
Maybe
you go back to
they'll-
the Egyptians, why the fuck would they wear something like that on top of their head?
All the gold and stuff.
Or the gold. You know what I mean? There's always
Yeah,
a
exactly. There's
Yeah.
a prestige.
True.
Like,
But humans have always been attracted to gold. Gold and 3 stripes on your sneakers is a little different.
Yeah. Well, who knows? That's what remains a mystery, eh?
what would be good
I
is a
wanna
stripe
see
on your
this
belt.
Yeah. Fucking bird. Next week.
So for those of you that missed it, Ian, please fill us in again.
So basically, I've been doing Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu for a number of months now, more constant. I'm still in the white belt, so I'm still training, still doing my thing. And I was doing relatively well during sparring, and my coach was looking over me going, yeah, good work. You know, there was a couple of escapes, there was a couple of submission attempts. So it was very flowy, and you could see that I was doing some form of technique. Anyways, that being said, I lost my chain of thought. What was I going on?
So you've been doing BJJ
Oh, right.
for quite a little bit. Your instructor was looking over you.
Yeah, and then I jarred my finger throughout the process, and as soon as I got up, I got really lightheaded. After I got really lightheaded, I was like, no, fuck, I've got to sit down for a bit. So he let me sit down for a bit. As soon as I got back up, we finished the class, commenced the class, and all the people I did start with, a couple of months back, they all got their strap except for me because I didn't finish my sparring. So super burn, and that was the joke before.
So that was the explanation of Ray's burn.
Pretty much.
On the topic of BJJ, you guys probably know this, but have you seen Incredible Hulk with Edward Norton?
Yes.
The guy that teaches him all the breathing techniques to calm him down, that's Hickson Gracie.
Oh yeah,
It's pretty
that
crazy,
makes sense.
yeah.
He was a crazy yogi. He is a crazy yogi.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do you
really
mean?
into
What's
the
a
breathing.
yogi?
Yoga. He heaps into yoga.
Oh,
stuff.
right.
Yeah, but like not just I go every Saturday, but he preached yoga.
I want to try yoga.
We should do it, man. It's only of benefit from
It'd
what
be
I
good.
hear.
Yeah, it'd be good like core strength and
Absolutely.
flexibility.
It is, man.
It helps strengthen up your joints and stuff as well.
Well, where'd you hear that, bro?
What do you mean?
I don't know. Yeah, yoga doesn't sound like a joint thing.
Well, think about it. You're balancing, so it's doing your core, and you're all up on one leg and stuff. So
He
it's-
must have read it off uni, lad.
you don't think it would help your joints?
I don't know.
Because you're putting a
Yeah,
lot of pressure on.
Yeah, wouldn't that strain your joints more than?
But
anything?
doing it over time, it would increase
but
in strength,
I-
right?
I
Because
know
at
that
the
is
gym, all
for-
you're doing is straining and
But that's a
tearing your
muscle
muscles.
thing. That's a muscle thing.
Yeah, I guess so.
Like joints are something I don't.
Okay,
if you
don't
wanna
fucking
fuck
quote me on yoga and joints then. I'll go wiki that shit.
Yeah, you know, we should look that up.
Yeah, but
Yeah, we
definitely
should.
it was very good with the core, and I do remember when I was doing yoga for that 1 month, and it was pretty good. It was only $50 for the month, which is super duper cheap.
That's not bad at all.
No, it was only for the first month, and then
Oh.
like second month, $180. No thanks.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Were you doing it with like pregnant women and stuff?
No, I was the only. It was me and another mate, Patrick, and we wanted to just explore different forms of movement, and so yoga was on top of it, and we might go do Shaolin or some shit soon, just to try out. And we were the only 2 guys, and there was a lot of positions that were held, and there was this one, I don't know what it was called, but your one knee was down, the other knee was up, and then they said that you couldn't lean too forward because it would jeopardize the knee and it might blow out your knee. So
Jeez.
you have to hold it in a certain way. So I'm not too sure about the joint things, but
Yeah.
definitely a good thing for the core.
Yeah.
That sounds like
Position
I'm
is extremely
incredibly
important.
Incorrect.
Oh, but that was just the one move. Who knows? There's so many moves, you know, so many positions, so many holds you have to hold up to.
Downward dog. My little pug does it the best.
Yeah, definitely.
Downward dog.
Yeah,
Downward
he
facing
fully
dog.
does. Yeah, that's what he stretches out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. I'm like, oh, little yoga.
It's so hard not to look as well in these girls in tights and stuff. You just try not to. You just gotta look straight.
Do you have people in front of you?
Oh yeah, we're always at the back. We just don't want to be, put on show with all our horrible positions.
Yeah, of course.
Yeah.
But they're very, very cool, very relaxed. So yeah, Ray, so tell me about your trip. Go about it. You just went to Korea, I believe?
Yeah. Went to Seoul, Korea. So good. Awesome nightlife. I went to see all the palaces. A lot of history there. What else did I do? I went to the DMZ, the demilitarized zone. Saw some North Koreans. I saw a North Korean tour group while I was at the joint security area. Super tense. The atmosphere was like, really up there. It was like really eerie. I didn't expect it to be that, cool. I enjoyed it a lot. A lot of history.
I have a question about Korea. Is it true that there's like an X number of people that are allowed to cross between the border each day for work and stuff?
No.
Absolutely not.
So there's that bridge that crosses from south to the north is called the Bridge of No Return, and
The guy at work was telling me that there's like 100 or so people that cross back and forth.
no fucking way, bro.
I was listening to it. I was like,
If somebody
"Oh,
wants to
sure,
fucking-
mate."
If somebody crosses from south to north,
They get shot, right?
they get put in like concentration camps.
Oh, okay.
Hard labor. If the north, if somebody from the north tries to cross to the South soldiers will go and tackle them and like help them across the line, and defend them like against the north soldiers. The north soldiers will just get
Try
guns
and
out and
gun
start gunning him.
Damn.
So in the 80s, right, back when communists was like, communism was a big thing, it was the in thing, and there was a Soviet dude who went on this North Korean tour. Basically, he tried to dash for the line, and what happened was the North soldiers took out their rifles and handguns and started shooting. He made it across the line, but it resulted in a firefight between the South and the North. The South had one dead, and the North had 3 dead.
So which side did he try and run from, sorry?
From the North to the South.
Oh.
Yeah, because he was on holiday to the North, because he wanted to escape communism.
Okay.
Yeah, and because like the North and Soviet Union were like mates,
Did he make it?
he made it.
Oh.
But it was at a cost.
Yeah.
But yeah, there's all these infiltration tunnels that we sussed out as well. So we went to the 3rd infiltration tunnel, which is like 250 meters down underground, and like the North used dynamite to blow it up and create that thing. It was basically made after the treaty where, they basically said, all right, no more fighting. We're gonna live in peace. You stay on your side, we'll stay on our side. But the North had they started digging like all these tunnels to invade Seoul again.
Yeah.
And basically when they found them in the 70s, the 60s, and the 80s and whatever, they're like, well, what is this? What the fuck is this shit? And they're like, oh, we're mining for coal. Because like there was like coal and stuff and whatnot.
Yeah.
But it's a dumb excuse. They've found 4 that leads to Seoul.
Jeez.
But they think that there's another 20 out there.
Seoul is very close to the border, isn't it?
It is really close. It's a tiny country, dude. But yeah, it was awesome, man. I loved the trip. The food was fucking great. The
Yeah.
alcohol was so cheap.
Was it majority seafood?
Nah, not even, man.
No?
It's like, rib patties, Korean fried chicken.
Korean fried chicken.
That shit's the bomb,
Sounds
man.
pretty gangster.
We can have it in Sydney. Actually.
Yeah?
Yeah, man. It's like fried chicken, but they coat it with like all these different flavors. So you can have like, a spicy one, a sweet one, like sour, whatever, like cheesy. Yeah, anyways.
With the heaps of sides and stuff.
Man, yeah, we went to this fucking restaurant where for 8,000 won, which is about $8, you get a soup, you get like a pot of soup, a bowl of rice, and like 50 side dishes or something, right? It's fucking awesome, man. It's just side dish galore.
Fuck.
But yeah, man, like side dishes sometimes, like it's just a mad pot full of kimchi or radish, and you just like, pick as you please.
Kimchi would be hectic. I'm not so.
No, the
keen on
radish. The radish rapes kimchi, man.
Yeah?
It tastes like kimchi, but with the crunch,
Oh, okay.
it's awesome, man.
All the kimchi I've had has been a bit crunchy.
Yeah, but it's cabbage versus radish.
True.
It's like, if that makes sense.
Fair enough.
Yeah. Anyways, enough about my trip.
Did you guys see any? Apparently, there's a really big market for people who stream what they're eating or cooking, and then a lot of other people just sit there and watch it as well.
Yeah. So
I watch it.
Did you?
Yeah.
Have you?
Like Food Network and stuff.
No. Like Koreans, they
Yeah.
have like, you know, like
Oh.
you know how they stream gamers and stuff.
They just.
But it's people like they cook and then they eat for you, and they've got like they make thousands, man. They make so much.
So they
money.
have like heaps of people streaming,
They have, like,
watching
fan
you while they're
bases and
eating.
stuff.
Jeez.
Yeah. So I forgot what was it called? Man? I don't know.
It starts with M.
Yeah.
But there are people who do challenges. There are some people who are just like there are chicks who are just cuties and they'll just cook and you know they have a massive following and
I
then
bet.
and then you know they'll have moderators for the stream. I did watch this one video where this chick invites like all her moderators out to lunch, and so she's filming at the same time. The funny thing was instead of you know watching her and enjoying her company, they got out their phone and like watched it through the stream.
Oh, really? Well, I
that's
guess
just-
that's kind of beneficial.
But
to
they were
her.
there with her.
Yeah.
There was no need to do the stream if you were sitting there.
They were sitting right
Streamception.
with her eating dinner. Fucking weirdos, man.
Yeah,
But they're getting her more views.
yeah, but
What's one view? That's like 3 cents, dude.
not even.
Money's
Like
money,
zero-
mate. A view is a view. Well, I guess if they weren't interacting, then it's an issue. But if they had just been playing it on their phone,
No, they're just watching it.
Yeah.
Like-
so they're sitting there watching themselves watch her.
Yeah.
yeah. So you're watching
Yeah.
you're looking at your phone, and I'm over
That's
here
silly.
cooking. You could have just simply turned your head to the right and you would have seen me, but no, you decided to look at your phone.
Yeah. It's
Oh,
like
yeah.
it's like let's say you go to a UFC event and I'm periscoping it and you're my moderator, right? And we're there at the UFC
And I'm watching
and,
it on
and
my
like
phone.
you're
through
watching
Periscope.
yeah exactly.
It's stupid. I understand.
Yeah.
It's stupid.
It's fucking weird. It's so interesting. Hey, that's what they like, and there's just a bunch of them like it, and that's what's happening in Korea.
Different cultures, huh?
Yeah,
It's pretty amazing some of the things that can earn you quite a bit of money on YouTube.
yeah. I think it's just more sort of through streaming networks.
Even just guys that stream themselves playing GTA 5.
Yeah.
Even I watch those videos.
Yeah.
Yeah, some of them are pretty funny, but
Some
you're not
of them
gonna
are
lie.
pretty good, and
Yeah.
they have millions of
Yeah,
views.
like KSI, man. That guy, he's got a penthouse in London. He's got a
Is that the
Lamborghini.
guy that had the
Plays
hot
FIFA.
tub helicoptered
yeah,
in?
yeah.
What
he's
a
earning
funny-
so much money, man.
He's also like a quote unquote rapper.
Oh,
And he has a song called Lamborghini. It's pretty catchy.
far out. So he just plays FIFA, right? Is he the guy with the gold controller?
Yeah.
Yeah, and he's the guy with the FIFA belt. He's got his own, he made himself a FIFA belt. So he's the FIFA champ. But he's pretty funny. Like I think they don't watch him because he's great. I think they just watch him.
Yeah,
because
of course. There's
purely the entertainment value.
Yeah, it's not esports. It's not the competitive they're watching. It's just like
It's
pure
him talking
entertainment.
shit and
yeah.
stuff as well.
Yeah.
Would who's more famous out of him and PewDiePie?
No, PewDiePie is on
PewDiePie,
another
for
level.
Sure, yeah.
PewDiePie's number one.
He's got to be
YouTube
the
and stuff.
most famous, I'd say.
But I just it's such a weird.
I've watched half of one of his videos. I was like, oh, okay, that's
It's a different market, man.
It
Like,
is
it's for younger
a
generation.
lot younger, and that's what they watch, and that's what they're into.
No, but the thing is, like, you'd find it entertaining if you played the games he played. But we don't play any of the games he played. If he did that with Clash, we would enjoy it.
True. What's he play, like GTA and
He
stuff?
plays a bit of everything, man.
Yeah.
Like, but mainly
A lot
you
of
know,
Minecraft?
with computer games and stuff.
Yeah, oh, PC.
Yeah, exactly. Just not our cup of tea.
Mm.
So what did we kind of have growing up? It wasn't this complex.
We barely had internet when we were growing up.
Well, I did.
You did, we didn't.
Well, I had dial-up, and I thought it was pretty cool. But honestly, it takes like 15 to 20 minutes for an image to load.
Yeah.
And if someone wants to use the telephone in the meantime, you're fucked.
Yeah, you get disconnected. It costs 25 cents every time you connect.
Yeah. Really?
I didn't actually know that.
Yeah. Did not know.
Because it's like making a call. I'm pretty sure that's the case.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, but how was it growing up with the internet? Because for me, Owen lived on a farm, so he was very much preoccupied.
We had the worst internet at the best of times.
Really?
Yeah, it was crap.
Yeah, but I mean, you had other things to fill your time. With me, I went to school. I didn't have internet till year 12.
You lived in the city.
I didn't get internet, man. My mum didn't hook it up because she thought I'd be
but
looking at
you
porn
said,
24/7.
I live on the farm, I have stuff to do.
Yeah.
I would think about kids in the city having stuff to do.
Well, I was one of the
Because-
kids who did not.
I always wanted to like go ride my skateboard or something.
Yeah.
And when you got 7,000 acres of dirt and grass,
Yeah.
you can't do a lot of skateboarding. So I was very much more of a city person than I was a country boy, so to speak.
Right.
I enjoyed the farm. I still love to go back
Ian's
there.
a special case.
Yeah, I'm just weird.
You have
He's an
so
outlier.
much around you to do.
He's
I
an
know.
outlier, man.
I was just a weird one off.
As a kid, it's hard though.
If I could get into town or into a city or something,
You're
I
there.
was loving life.
Fuck. Yeah, so when you went home, right, you finished school, let's say you got home at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
What the fuck did you do? Like, what was your day? Like, I feel as if I've lost a lot of this.
Yeah, so this is my day almost every day growing up in high school.
Yeah.
Go home, turn on the computer, get changed, get ready.
How long did it take you to get home?
If I finish at like, let's say 3:05, I get home like just before 4 maybe.
I get home around 5 o'clock.
Or
You start
The bus was over an hour.
Yeah, same with me, man.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I can sometimes get home like 3:30, man.
3:30.
If I finish around 3. Yeah.
Jeez.
But my day was like, alright, let's say 4 o'clock hits. I'm at home, I'm ready, turn on the computer, fucking log on to my MSN.
Oh, Emerson.
See who's online. And then log on to my Steam account, see who's online, log.
I didn't even know what Steam was back then.
Yeah, and then I'd log into Ventrilo, which is it's like a Skype, but for gamers.
Oh, okay.
And it was before Skype was really a thing.
Did you have a sick haircut?
I loved it. Yeah, so see who's online, who wants to play some games, either Counter-Strike or Warcraft 3 or something.
So who was your best pal? Would it be Bowie or would it be...
No, bro, boy didn't play no fucking games.
So who
did? He was
Ace?
shit.
Would it
He
Ace
was
or
like-
Ace?
Playing footy and shit, yeah.
Yeah.
No, he was fucking lifting weights. That's what he was
Yeah,
fucking
bro.
doing.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing. He was like riding bikes or some shit.
And eating meat pies. It's fucking really
Big
big.
price and bigger egg.
That's it, yeah.
Yeah, man.
And then what time would you go to sleep? Let's just say you were to like binge out on games.
Like 11, 12.
Fuck.
Yeah, it was hectic. Because I just play Counter-Strike, just have like mad laughs.
Good
Good
had
times.
bedtimes at school and shit too.
Yeah, bedtime.
Yeah, well, I sort of did. And my parents came in, it's like, yo, get ready for bed. I'm like, yep, okay. And then they get to bed and I
Oh,
just continue playing.
For real?
Fuck, so
Jeez.
easy.
Hard, right?
I'd fucking get decked.
I didn't get decked, but they wouldn't go to bed until I did.
Yeah.
And if they had to ask you twice, you'd know about it.
Yeah.
But
I wouldn't get
then
told
I'd come
twice.
home from school, say 4:30, 5 o'clock. In winter, it's already dark.
Yeah.
And then I've got to get changed.
Yeah.
I've got to go feed the dogs. I've got to go feed the chooks. I've got to go do the washing.
Yeah.
I've got to do this and that. And
Yeah.
Look at this guy.
Jeez.
I'd come back, I'd
Wow.
shower.
He had a tough life compared to me, bro.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not complaining as much no more.
Well, it wasn't too bad,
Yeah.
but that stuff was pretty easy, so to speak.
My errands were, it was either showering or making food.
They're your errands.
I was like,
You know
oh my
what?
god, I gotta waste like 5 minutes showering.
The one
I gotta,
Fuck.
I gotta waste time making food when I could be either at the park playing footy or soccer or playing fucking Counter-Strike or
And
something.
at this point, I'm still on the bus right home.
Same. Fuck yeah, it took me about 45 to 50 minutes to get home. I'd get home, and because I'd always leave in a rush, because I wanted to juice my 5 extra minutes.
Yeah.
So I didn't have any breakfast, probably just had an up and go to go. Anyways,
I
got
was
back.
forced to have breakfast.
It looks like fucking a tornado came through my room. So I'm cleaning up my mess that I made in the morning.
Yeah.
After I get that done, fucking doing my homework because I've got fucking nothing else to do.
Wow.
Yeah, and then I maybe watch some fucking TV. And then I just sit there at 6 o'clock, Simpsons, and then I just wait it through.
Oh yeah, I love Simpsons every day.
Wait it through to 6:30, and then I'd have the fucking either Neighbours or news. I'd watch the news.
I was heaps into Neighbours too,
I was fucking
man.
off Neighbours. No way. I'd rather watch the news.
No, the
watch
news-
the news.
The
yeah.
news is good.
I didn't get into the news.
Not
till
when you
like
got
year
Today
11.
Tonight.
No, that's true.
What a bunch of shit.
No,
Today
like
Tonight.
now when I sit down and watch the news, I actually really enjoy it.
So do I.
Like I'm like, oh fuck, this is going on, that's going on. I like the updates. Oh, I mean, I work for a
Yeah.
fucking news publication, so I've got no choice.
You got to be into it.
I definitely enjoyed growing up on the farm, I always wanted to be with my mates doing something.
Yeah.
I was just virtually.
Yeah. The one thing I regret is not learning how to cook.
Oh.
Because Trina offered so many times. I'm like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah.
Thanks. I might peel the potatoes if she's lucky, you know?
Yeah.
Fuck that. That's prep. That's not cooking.
Yeah, but she always wanted, and especially when it was coming up to the time I was about to leave school, she kept asking me to come and learn how to cook, and she's going to show me this and that, and I'm just too fucking lazy and was like,
man.
no, thank you.
Yeah, I kind of wish I learned how to cook too.
Man, I'm
well.
Kind
Cook
of
to
sick of
survive.
eating migraine.
Yeah.
I can cook like basic stuff.
Yeah, I can follow a recipe, so
Yeah,
It's not
recipe's
too bad.
easy. Yeah. But I remember when I first started out, you know, the whole gym thing, and you know, wanting to fix up my diet.
mate, wait till you move out of home. It's on another level.
It is.
No, but I'm pretty much living at home right now, like I would live, like out of home, because
Yeah.
I cook. I don't eat any of my parents' food. I cook all my meals for the week on the Saturday or Sunday. I buy all my groceries and stuff. So
True.
you know, I do exactly the same thing. Except I'd have to add washing and
Your laundry,
Yeah.
probably
Yeah.
clean your room a
No
bit.
one's gonna clean your shit after you.
oh,
If you got Finn with you, fuck.
You can get out of control pretty quickly
Yeah.
if you let it.
well, see, I'm not you.
Things build up.
I'm
I
joking.
have some, some bad habits.
It's alright, man. Oi, boys. So I just graduated at the Monday.
Oh,
and,
congratulations, mate.
thanks, Bryce. Good job. Thanks, Bryce.
So how long did that take?
Fucking 4-year course took me about 5-6 years. But I changed.
And what did you
In
study?
my defense, I started off as an engineer, then I moved to a planner. After I moved to a planner, I moved to construction, and I just finished off as a in construction.
Oh, okay, but not like labouring, right?
No, not labouring. So I was in an office. Well, was working in an office, and about 2.5 years worth of experience within. So it's a pretty good industry. Just need to find the right one and not be lazy and get back into work. But anyways, basically for my present, I got a Google cardboard.
Chromecast.
No, I already have the Chromecast. I got cardboard. So
Cardboard.
now I'm entering virtual reality.
Oh, you got the cardboard VR.
Yeah, it's fucking sick.
That's actually surprisingly good.
It is.
It is, man.
It is
It's
so
just
fucking
the
good.
cardboard you fold and clip in, right?
It is,
It's
yeah.
nothing more.
Nothing.
But that one gives me headaches after about 2 minutes.
It does. Yes, you're right.
But man, the actual Samsung VR headset and the S7,
Yeah.
that shit is on another level. That is probably the best virtual reality experience you're going to get at the moment.
What's it called?
And they are the words from Mark Zuckerberg's mouth. Samsung VR.
Samsung VR, right?
Yeah.
Okay, sure.
I tried it on when I was at the Vodafone store over the weekend, and it was just like, you know,
Did
you're
you
looking
do the
around.
Shark Tank one?
No, so I didn't really have time, so I just
Yeah.
put it on and just like had a look around. It was pretty cool.
It's pretty crazy,
But
yeah.
Samsung was doing a promotion in Korea when I was there, where
that would have been hectic.
they had four like really comfy looking seats lined up,
Yeah.
and then everyone had a VR, like one of those fucking Oculus
VR
things.
headsets.
Yeah. So everyone put it on, and you could on the LCD monitor you could see what they're watching, and it was a roller coaster, and the
Oh,
seats were moving.
They're
and shit.
really good.
The seats were moving, so it was like 4D experience type thing.
Mm.
So it was pretty cool, man. I lost my train of thought.
Yeah, I tried one of the earlier versions of the VR, and it was so good.
Only $170.
You can actually get it with a deal. I think it comes free if you pre-ordered the Galaxy S7. It came free.
Have you guys seen?
I think.
On the topic, have you guys seen like 360 videos?
Yes,
Yes,
I have.
yes.
Fuck, how cool
I
is
don't
it?
understand how that works.
Yep. Oh, I know.
It's crazy.
No, it's piece of technology, but it's
Is it a
basically
360 camera?
Yeah.
But how does it work when you move your phone around? It just
because it's recording like all
gyroscope
angles.
type
Yeah.
thing, and kind
Yeah.
of if your phone's this angle, show
It's
this image.
$500. It's not too bad.
What, for the
crazy.
camera?
Yeah.
I
Is it?
actually
Oh, yeah.
I shared a it wasn't MotoGP, but it was a motorcycle video on my Facebook as a 360 degree video. I was holding it and it's like, 360 degree. I saw the little emblem in the side and I moved my phone and I freaked the fuck out. I'm like, this is way too cool. Immediately shared it, started watching it, like looking around
know.
everywhere. It was awesome, man.
It's like
It blew my
fireworks
mind.
and shit. Scuba diving.
I did the exact same. I've got this app, right? And it is called... Where is it? Give me a sec. It's called VRSE, and it's just a bunch of docos. And just they'll storytell. And then there was this one on like a person's life in Africa, and he'd walk you through it, and this is where they go get water. So I've got my VR headset on, and I'm looking around, the water's all murky on the floor.
That's crazy.
She's pulling up water right in front of me, and I'm just looking around, it's fucking sunny. It is weird, man. So yeah, we've got so many different ones. A Cuban dance, flight, they're displaced.
Just
One on
that,
YouTube. It's crazy.
There's an event coming out where it's basically that, but like David Attenborough.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I don't know where it is. I think it's in Sydney, but yeah, it's a David Attenborough doco, and basically everybody would put on one of those VRs, and I guess you'd
be there.
Yeah, you'd be there with him.
Fuck.
Crazy.
It's crazy, man.
Technology.
Did you guys see the video? There was a guy trying the VR headset out in a supermarket. Oh, it's in a shopping mall.
Yes, I've seen that.
And he's standing at the TV, and it's like a roller coaster preload or whatever.
Yeah.
And the workers there, they're watching it on their screen. Like,
Yeah.
Ray could see the Koreans watching whatever they had going. And as he's about to drop down the big dip, they push him in the back, but
Yeah.
ever so slightly, just like a little touch. They
Yeah.
push him probably half an inch,
Yeah.
and he freaks the fuck out. His limbs start flailing, his feet come out from underneath him, and it looks like he's on ice skates or something. Oh man, it's the funniest thing to watch.
It is. It changes your perception completely.
Yeah, it's-
Even when I'm just sitting there still and I'm looking down, I still feel a little bit of a gut drop.
It's amazing how immersed you can become.
It is, yeah. I remember the first time I got it, because basically I got it after graduation and I was high as a kite. And then I put it on and I freaked the fuck out. It was fucking fun.
Which one were you watching?
I was this was the I think it wasn't a roller coaster, but I was exploring into a brain, and it's called In Mind VR. So I was
Oh.
exploring the neutrons in my brain apparently.
Oh, really?
And
Did you guys ever go to Questacon?
yes, I did. That
Did
was
you ever
fucking
ride
sick.
that virtual roller coaster?
The
It's
one
that
in
big
the little
box on the hydraulics.
And we thought that was the shit.
Oh yeah.
yeah. They had it at the
crazy.
Easter show as well. 8
Yeah?
tokens. Yeah.
8 tokens.
8 tokens. Fucking not cheap.
All right.
But nah, man. It's just to see where this has come. It's crazy.
It's gonna be like that anime.
Sword Art Online.
Sword
Online.
Art. Man, if you guys have not seen Sword Art Online, it's a little old now, but I would seriously recommend checking it out.
It's not that good.
The
I thought it was
For an
amazing.
anime, bro, you've seen like 2 animes.
So what? I still think it's
Naruto
good.
and
Trust me.
I haven't even seen Naruto.
He hasn't seen
Full Metal Alchemist.
But let's be honest.
Full Metal Alchemist.
No, I've seen more than 2 animes, but Avatar, The
Pokemon,
Last
Dragon Ball Z
Airbender-
does not count.
Avatar's not an anime.
What?
That's
It's-
Americanized.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
a cartoon.
That's a cartoon, yeah.
All right.
That's like a Family Guy.
Gundam
or
was
something.
pretty good.
Gundam.
But Avatar is
I've never
pretty
seen
sick.
Gundam.
It's probably one of my favorite
Avatar's
cartoons.
good. Yeah, I like Avatar.
Avatar was pretty hectic. That's probably my favorite.
Yeah.
I got well into that. I've watched the whole series at least twice.
Shit. I really like the first one better, but
Which one?
The Last Airbender as opposed to...
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. You know how the second one,
Not
Korra?
the Korra one.
I watched that too.
The Legend of Korra.
I finished that too. That
Yeah, I didn't really get into that one so much. A lot of
Right.
people liked it more.
Apparently they're making another one, but they're gonna talk about the first one, Avatar 1.
Oh yeah.
So he's gonna go
They
back
gotta
as to where it
move.
How
started.
bad was the last Airbender movie? They
Oh,
called
that
him
was
Ang
cringe.
for fuck's sake.
Yeah.
His name is Ang.
But what would he have been Indian? What nationality
They were
would
all
Aang have
they were
been?
all Asian, man.
No, but like if we were to do a live drama of it, what nationality would they be? Would they be Asian or would they be Indian? Because in the movie, those movies.
No,
Overall.
I think what they did to differentiate it was like the Indians were the bad guys. You
Yeah,
know what I mean? And
but
they were
the
fine
Firebenders
Asian.
looked the most Asian out of all. the
Yeah, that's what I'm
characters.
very confused about as well.
Yeah.
Like you could probably get away with a white boy for Ang.
Yeah. Nah, they weren't very much.
He'd have to be
they
a
weren't-
halfie.
Yeah.
Now, to be honest, I think they were all supposed to be Asian.
Yeah,
Yeah.
100%.
But it would have been like, say, China split in like 4. You know what I mean? Like they would have been like the same race.
Maybe
Yeah.
like
But I mean, there's not-
waterbenders were Thai or something, and yeah.
But not Asians aren't actors, they're just all fucking accountants. So they couldn't find enough talent pool.
They're just gonna create another Korean drama.
Yeah.
Let's get some idiots.
True.
Now the director was Indian. He's
Oh,
is
for
it?
real?
M.
Well, that
Shalaya
explains
something.
Oh, isn't he the same dude
Oh,
that
what's
did
his name?
The Happening? The one of the plants come back and kill you?
it. The Happening was pretty good with Mark Wahlberg.
I didn't enjoy that.
People
I
jumping
haven't
off the
seen
building and stuff. I saw it in the movie, so maybe it had a bit more of a
Impact.
a bit more shock
Yeah,
value.
that's
Yeah.
always better, right?
Yeah,
I swear.
but as a movie overall, it was pretty bad.
Yeah. So what would happen to the cinema experience now if we've got VR?
4D, bro.
But I guess
Because
everyone put a put a VR headset on.
But then you might as well just go and buy it elsewhere.
But we're talking in a time where it's economically viable to do something like that, because at this point in time, it is not. 3D movies are at best in the cinema, and that's how it's going to be for the next couple of years.
Pretty shit,
Yeah,
though,
but I mean, they got to
movies.
advance. Technology's gone way too quick. It's like kind of like Blockbuster. They thought they'd just kill
but
it.
so what I'm saying, in the next couple of years, they'll have Ford.
So you reckon 4D,
Yeah.
and then you reckon like the
Virtual reality. Do you reckon they'll get to that Oculus Rift type thing where you're standing on the platform and you create the movie?
I think. Oh.
No, that'd be like a game though, right?
Exactly. Yeah. So that'd just be like an arcade, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be pretty boring, to be honest.
Fucking nuts.
Yeah.
But I reckon they'll definitely have you sitting down with a VR headset on.
Well, they're doing it now, man.
And-
with the David Attenborough one, right?
Yeah.
But that's more of a showcase rather than every day.
Yeah. That's a
type
presentation. That's like.
No,
So, I mean-
it's like an event or like a movie.
Yeah.
It's a
Oh,
documentary.
right. True. Okay.
thing. Okay.
From what I
it's not
understand.
standard practice, is what we're saying.
They're not going in there, but like, this is the ocean on
Yeah.
your left.
So we're no.
Tree.
So I'm saying like, in a couple of years, you can walk into the movies and you can see high definition X-Men. You can go to gold class 3D X-Men, or you can go to 4D X-Men.
Nah, well, no. I don't think an Oculus Rift thing would be classified as
A
a
movie.
movie thing, right?
But I mean, the cinema you
If
can
it
already
puts
tell is
you
already
as
dying.
the main character,
yeah. Well, no, you think about it. Have you guys been on 4D rides?
Yes.
I haven't even been on a roller coaster, mate. Except for
really?
that one at Questacon.
So you swear.
I swear to God.
You've never been
You
on a roller
shit-
coaster.
You shit.
so many bricks.
Oh, we should do it. We'll do an episode in Queensland. We'll go.
Fucking done.
Yeah.
Let's go eat some burgers and then fucking.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Man,
And make this guy watch a movie. Oh, see what it's all
He's
about.
getting back into movies.
No, I
now.
watched a couple on my flight back.
Yeah. So
I
what'd you watch?
watched-
So we need to go to movie world for sure.
I watched Star Wars 7. I liked it. It's pretty good.
Yeah.
I've seen all 6, so, you know,
Okay.
Oh wow, I seen all
it, ma-
six.
it makes
I've
sense.
seen half of a couple of them.
Yeah.
I've
Just whatever was on TV, yeah?
I watched The Martian,
That's pretty good.
Matt Damon. I liked
I
that.
haven't even seen that.
I watched half of Mad Max. It was okay.
Mad Max is awesome.
It was alright.
I really loved
It
it.
was more like production value than more than anything. I think.
Yeah, I think it's just because I've seen the first 3 and I loved them as well.
Fuck, there's 3 of them.
Well, there's 4 now.
Oh, yeah.
Fucking hell.
But
Fucking hell.
I don't think they really lead on from one another though. But it's the same concept.
Same dude or?
No. It was Mel Gibson in the
No.
first one.
Oh fuck.
They're very, very old movies.
Right.
What about like what do you think is the most controversial movie that's ever been made?
Passion of the Christ.
I was gonna say that.
Yeah.
I haven't even
Because you
seen
thought
it.
of Mel Gibson.
Well, actually, that's just a coincidence. To be honest.
I have seen most of it. When it was on TV, I caught it. It does look really brutal, and
Actually-
it does look pretty real.
Have you seen? People pronounce this differently. I say ex machina. A lot of people say ex
I
machina.
think it's Ex Machina.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that the
I
AI
heard
movie.
it's really good.
Oh man, it is fucking awesome.
I heard like you're on the edge of your seat. You don't know what's gonna
Yeah,
happen.
I wouldn't say you're on the edge of your seat, but you're sufficiently freaked out, and you don't know what's gonna go. You don't know what's going on.
So give me the
don't
story.
spoil it. Don't spoil it because I'm gonna watch it.
There's a guy that pretty much he creates an AI, and his goal is to create the perfect AI.
Yeah.
And
Is it a
how much?
horror or
How much can I say? Drama thriller.
drama?
I heard
thriller?
it's
But
fucking good.
fuck, it's good, man.
Yeah. And what is it rated? M or
Probably MA, I'd say.
MA? Right. Okay.
I'm not too sure, to be
Yeah,
honest.
I'm gonna fucking put that on my list.
But yeah, it's definitely worth a watch.
So it's not scary, but it's just very trippy type of
Freaky, yeah.
freaky, as in like technology freaky that might
Yes.
fuck you completely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I'll tell you what. We'll schedule it in. I'll watch it with you.
Yeah,
I'll
we
come
can
watch
actually-
it again.
Yeah.
I've got it on my hard drive, but it's not the.
legally, right?
Yeah,
legally,
of
of
course.
course.
But I think when I transferred it, something happened with the sound quality, and now it's not quite
Right.
as
Well, don't worry then,
crisp.
Yeah.
because I can't do it unless it's like
Yeah,
synced up.
If you
and-
get HD version going
I'll just ask my little brother to download it.
legally, right?
Yeah,
course.
through iTunes.
Yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Yeah, fuck. Come on.
Duh.
Jesus.
Damn, I want to watch that movie now.
Yeah, but you know what? Some argue that another controversial film is The Interview. You know, with
Yeah. No,
Kim
North
Jong-un.
Side?
Yeah,
Fuck.
because if you think about it,
Did you scream it out?
what's that?
At the DMZ?
At the DMZ, yeah.
North Side.
No, because
I
you know
probably would, eh?
the actor who played Kim Jong Un, his name's Randall Park,
Yeah.
and for about a month or so after it was released or it was announced or whatever, Sony hired him like armed guards. Yeah, and they just like camped with him and walked around with him because they were worried that like
There was the threat of nuclear war. Well, not nuclear war, but at least war.
Technology war was.
Well, Korea said that if you release this, we're gonna fuck you up.
Yeah, well they're all talk.
Yeah,
for
of
the most
course.
part.
We know that.
But the thing is, man, like they do have the manpower to like fuck shit up.
They got the manpower. That's for sure.
They've got
Whether or not they've got the tech to do it.
yeah. Well, the thing is, in the Korean War in the 50s, North Korea actually pushed South Korea to Busan, which is like the coast. They took like 95% of South Korea until the US came in
and fucked
just
shit up.
fucked shit up. And then the US actually pushed all the way through back to like the border of like China and Russia.
Oh damn!
And like they conquered like 90% of North Korea, right? And then China just went get fucked, ambushed the US with like 400,000 troops and just fucking destroyed battalions.
Damn.
It's like heaps of people died, so they retreated, and it got to a point where they just
Then
signed the armistice agreement or whatever.
DMZ. Shit.
Yeah, and then that's when they created the DMZ and whatnot.
Damn, that's crazy.
Crazy. I came back and I watched all these docos on it.
Yeah, China's just like, nah, mate.
Yeah, because North Korea, China, and Russia or Soviet Union,
Yeah,
they were the commies, so they were all mates and shit.
fair enough. Damn. Apparently, there's this guy. He lives in South Korea, and he looks very similar to Kim Jong Un, and he dresses up as him and walks down the street,
I have seen that.
takes selfies with people and stuff.
That's crazy.
He must have a death wish. Man.
He's got some balls.
Yeah, man. Like there's like North Korean spies all over the world, from what I understand.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you hear that story? There was I can't remember who it was. There was a whole bunch of people that these guys kind of stumbled across, and they're like, "What the fuck are you guys doing here?" They were like doing backbreaking labor and stuff. They thought they were in a North Korean labor camp, and they're in the middle of fucking Siberia. So like they had just shipped these guys out of North Korea to put them in their hard labor camp, and they still thought they were in Korea. So obviously they didn't tell them shit. But yeah, they were apparently in the middle of Siberia.
Fuck.
Man,
Yeah, Siberia has to be some of the harshest conditions.
Did you
on
guys
the
hear
planet.
about that story with the American kid? He's 21 or something, 22 maybe. He stole a flag from a hotel while he was staying in North Korea for a holiday, and they put him in jail for
15 years hard labor.
Hard labor.
Did he? So it was a flag he stole. I couldn't remember what he did.
Yeah, it was like a flag he stole in a hotel,
Yeah.
and the CCTV footage of him like running off with it back to his room. So they called him and they were like, "Is this you?" And then he was like, "Whoa, fuck yeah, it's me." And like, you should see.
He
me.
probably thought he was going to be extradited or something, right?
No, he knew, bro.
He knew he was fucked.
He was just like, "Please have mercy," like he was just crying as he was giving his speech. It's just like,
Fuck.
"Please, I made a dumb mistake. I did the worst thing you could do."
I didn't see any video.
Yeah, there's video footage. Just go on The Guardian.
Yeah.
Oh.
Continue.
Yeah,
Oh, so after that.
that's basically he got sentenced.
So how many
and-
years you got left now?
This is just this year, isn't
Bro,
it?
This is this year.
This happened like a month ago.
A month.
Yeah.
Jeez.
So he's got like 14 and 10 months left or some shit, dude.
Where's he from?
America, is it?
America?
Yeah, he's American. He's from Ohio. His name was like Otto or something.
The states won't do anything to help him.
They can't.
Oh, fuck no, they wouldn't. Have you heard about what's happening in Flint, Michigan? I think it is.
No, what's happening?
Their drinking water is fucked. It is seriously bad. I saw a video on YouTube today, and this woman was explaining how terrible it is. Apparently, well, not apparently because I saw the video. The water's like this weird kind of blue-green color, and apparently it just smells like chemicals. And they've done tests on the water, and it's got like chloroform and all these other carcinogens in it. It's really bad. If you bathe or shower, it burns your skin and blisters you. You can't drink it. So
So how do they shower and bathe?
well, she has been showering in that water, but they won't drink it. Excuse me. Apparently, I can't remember exactly who it was, but they're sending out bottled water and filters and stuff like that. But it's nowhere near enough. Not even close to what they need to survive properly. She hasn't been able to go to work or anything because she's covered in blisters from the water and she's sick and whatnot. And they're doing nothing to fix this apparently.
Well,
It it was big news for a long time.
Yeah.
But then it just kind of dipped out the back.
That's sort of like when Hurricane Katrina hit.
Yeah,
And,
yeah, very similar.
The government literally didn't go in for like
7 days it took them to get water.
Oh, if that, like, yeah, but like actually going in to help people, they didn't do it for like months or something.
Yeah, it
And
took
they
them
were-
7 days.
Yeah, they were-
to
they were-
get fresh water to them.
Yeah, it's so bad. Like so many people
You know-
died as a
yeah,
result.
you know how they all went to that stadium or whatever it was.
Yeah.
Is it FEMA or something? It took them 7 days to get the first batch of fresh water in there.
Yeah, wasn't
How the
that
fuck were they? If you can die without water, for
like
2
they were
days.
looting and shit, like all the grocery
Yeah.
stores. But I think that's when you know the whole like when celebrities get on TV and go, you know, these people need our help, please donate. to
Yeah.
this. And I think that's when Mike Myers and Kanye West did that
Oh,
segment.
right, yeah.
And the segment, Kanye West was just like, President Bush hates black people. He was like, he will not help us.
No, he was more wicked and goes, George W. Bush hates black people and he doesn't like blah blah blah, and he was freaking out, and Mike Myers was looking at him going, fuck.
Mike Myers was like, oh no.
I
Yeah.
remember that. Yeah.
And then after Kanye went on his rant, Mike Myers was like, please support us. just ended it. So funny, dude. Like, oh man, we should look that shit up.
That's gold.
Yeah, you connected.
Yeah, I think so.
Here you are.
Hold with
geez.
us for a second, guys. Just gonna check this video up and give you guys an
Put it
audio
on, Jamie.
My name's Owen.
You need a fucking hole. They wait on us.
Yeah. Is it really Hurricane Katrina? Yeah, you're right. Here we go.
Breach of three levees protecting New Orleans, the landscape of the city has changed dramatically, tragically, and perhaps irreversibly. There's now over 25 feet of water where there was once city
Look at that
streets and thriving neighborhoods.
Shays.
I hate the way they portray us in the media. If you see a black family, it says they're looting.
Look at Mike Myers'
See a white
face.
family, it
Wait,
says
what?
they're looking for
What's
food.
going on?
And you know, it's been 5 days because most of the people are black. And even for me to complain about, I would be a hypocrite because I've tried to turn away from the TV because it's too hard to watch. I've even been shopping before even giving a donation. So now I'm calling my business manager right now to see what is the biggest amount I can give, and just to imagine if I was down there, and those are my people down there. So anybody out there that wants to do anything that we can help with the setup, the way America is set up to help the poor, the black people, the less well off as slow as possible. I mean, this is Red Cross is doing everything they can. We already realize a lot of the people that could help are at war right now, fighting another way, and they've given them permission to go down and shoot us.
What?
And subtle, but in even many ways more profoundly devastating, is the lasting damage to the survivors' will to rebuild and remain in the area. The destruction of the spirit of the people of southern Louisiana and Mississippi may end up being the most tragic loss of all.
George Bush doesn't care about black people.
See my eyes. Look at Chris Tucker.
They just cut
In a
scene.
few days, America.
They just
and
cut to
people
him and he was
Yeah.
just like,
Because they must have been like, you're on.
Yeah.
Shit.
Do all they can to help.
Chris Tucker's like, nigga, I'm white.
Damn.
crazy. But it is pretty ridiculous.
Mike Myers' face was the best.
Oh man, speaking of Mike Myers, actually, I was just on free to air TV and it was I think Austin Powers was on.
Oh yeah.
I was watching. It was actually good.
It's
Like, it's
classic
stupid, but it's
movie.
classic. It's
Yeah.
funny, you know. Like you have like a good like laugh and brings you back to your childhood, eh?
Yeah, it's actually so fucking stupid, but it always makes you giggle.
Yeah, it's like fat bastard, Doctor Evil.
I remember the
Gold
first.
member.
I remember the first time I saw the titty guns. I could not stop
Oh,
laughing.
yeah.
I was maybe about 12.
Oh jeez.
He had some good stuff.
Yeah. Yeah, and unfortunately, he came out with like that love guru shit, which wasn't. I actually.
I was actually thinking about that today, and specifically the Turtle Club scene. Do you remember
I
that?
actually.
No, that wasn't it.
remember.
Oh, that was the Master of
Disguise,
Disguise.
yeah.
What movie did you say?
The Love Guru, when he's like he tries to hook people up.
Was Adam Sandler in that?
No, what? Did he ever do a movie with Adam Sandler?
Adam Sandler
No.
movies are also shit.
Yeah, they got the same
What?
storyline.
I love Adam Sandler.
Early
mate,
days.
you've got a shit taste in movies.
Fuck off, at least I watch movies. But he's done some great movies.
I'm pretty sick of Happy
All right,
Gilmore.
all right,
Happy
all
Ma-
right.
Happy
name,
Gilmore.
Name something good besides Happy Gilmore, Billy Madison.
That's it.
Yeah, I think that's it.
They're the
Big
two
Daddy.
main- Yeah, Big
Besides
Daddy.
those three.
Yeah.
Click was pretty good. I liked Click.
Average.
Mr. Deeds was also pretty
Mr.
average.
Deeds was fucking awesome. I loved Mr. Deeds.
Average. What else?
The Longest Yard was really good.
Oh yeah, I'll give you that. That was pretty sick. That was a good
I
one.
like that. All right. But besides those four, fuck off.
Yeah.
Like, honestly, his movies are fucking shit, man.
Nah.
Why don't you go watch Grown Ups and Grown Ups 2?
Grown Ups, no, they're terrible. Trust me, I understand that a lot of the newer stuff that he's releasing is absolute garbage. But the classics, all of which you said I could not name of some of his good movies.
Yeah, but that's like 4 out of 20.
So therefore, you can't. Okay, yeah, he's trying to get on that cash money towards the end
Come
of his
on, man.
career.
His movies aren't that good.
They
besides
are,
those
bro.
four.
All his earlier stuff are great.
Just those 4. Everything else is shit.
But that's not 4 out of 20. 420. Give him more credit. He deserves more credit than you just saying he's shit. Because I grew up with those movies, and
So did I.
So how can you just give him so much shit because he's done a couple of crap movies towards the end of his career?
A couple.
Yeah, man.
Fuck off. Like, he's shit, man. Like all right.
At this point in time, he's
I think
not
it's
as good
shit.
as he was.
I think it's shit because he can be shit.
Yeah,
he can get away with it.
He knows people will watch it.
Yeah.
He knows shit.
I
But
think
you
he's
can't
only
call
done
him
longer.
shit
No.
overall after some of the movies that he has put out.
Yeah, okay. I agree with that one.
Alright, yeah, that's what I mean. But like, bar those 4 movies, he's shit.
I
His
think
movies
even,
suck.
just because of those 4 movies, I can put up. What about I Now Pronounce You Chuck and Larry? That was pretty good.
I don't know.
I'll give that a
Till it's
above
killer,
average.
isn't
Yeah.
His earlier movies are so good; it makes the shit ones bearable to watch for
But
me.
the thing is,
Yeah.
like, you're only as good as your last movie, or you're only as good as your last fight. You know what I mean?
I guess so.
Like,
Yeah.
it's like you doing one great thing, but then you do 10 shit things at work.
Yeah, no,
And
I
it's
understand
like-
what you're saying
but,
there.
But remember that time Owen did like one great report? No, I don't give a fuck anymore. The last 10 he fucked up.
I see what you're saying. I don't think it's very relevant to this sort of topic.
yeah.
But I can see the point that you're trying to make.
Yeah.
In saying that, he hasn't released his last movie yet, so come on, Adam,
Have you-
bring it
no,
home strong, son.
He did recently. He did.
Is he retired?
No, he
No,
did
no.
it with Taylor Lautner, Terry Crews.
the cowboy one.
Hopeful Eight. Oh, no, not Hopeful Eight. Is it?
Hateful Eight.
Hateful Eight.
Is that what it's called?
Adam Sandler's not in the Hateful Eight.
No,
No,
that's
I'm sorry.
that's Tarantino.
But he was another cowboy.
It's
Western
another
movie.
cowboy like Western movie, and it was like similar to that, like the naming.
Yeah.
He released it on Netflix, and it was shit.
Did you watch it?
No, I watched like 5 minutes of it.
Alright.
And I turned it off. I couldn't do it. It
the
was
first
so
clue
bad.
is probably
No,
that it went
Net-
straight to Netflix.
No, but Netflix is good.
Yeah, Netflix is baller, dude.
Netflix is good.
Yeah,
But if it's not coming out in cinemas, it's
No, but-
probably not that good.
the thing is, he's probably getting paid more for releasing it through Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You do
maybe
know-
upfront cash. He probably knows it's terrible. So.
Oh, have you guys seen Pixels?
But haven't you seen?
Pixels was awesome.
Okay,
That's a fucking-
okay.
okay.
I haven't seen that yet.
haven't seen
I
that.
can't judge
actually-
that.
Oh, you know what?
Oh,
I can
wait.
already see you guys are gonna hate it, but
No,
I
no.
really liked Pixels.
Okay, so I'm gonna veg with Owen on this side. Billy Madison was fucking sick.
Yeah.
Big Daddy was fucking sick. Happy
Yeah.
Gilmore was sick.
Yeah.
Fucking Waterboy was fucking
Waterboy,
sick.
Waterboy. All right. Fuck you guys.
Grown
Come
Ups,
on,
man. Wedding Singer. I like
Wedding Singer was okay.
Yeah, I didn't mind
I'd
that.
give that a
I didn't really like
50-50.
it. I didn't really like that.
Yeah.
No, but honestly, besides his early movies, he's
51st
just
Dates.
he hasn't
Oh,
been-
fucking Zohan was pretty fucking
Oh man,
funny.
he's done so many good movies.
Yeah, Little Nicky. Did you like Little Nicky?
Jack and Jill was
Nah.
the start of the downward spiral.
No, I think way before that, dude.
I didn't like Just Go With It.
Just Go With It was okay.
No.
I thought that was fucking funny. It
You
had
like
Jennifer
Chuck
Aniston
Norris.
in it as well.
That was the only saving grace.
Rain Over Me, Bedtime
Anger
Stories.
Management was really good.
Nah.
What?
Spanglish,
What?
no.
You didn't like Anger Management with Jack Nicholson? You guys are hopeless, man.
You're the one who
Whoa,
likes Adam Sandler
whoa.
movies, dude. What the fuck?
That's because you have... Oh, the Benchwarmers?
Wait, were you gonna say I have no taste?
Yeah, you don't. You don't,
Alright,
mate. You come back and watch a couple of movies for the first time in like decades,
Yeah, no, as an
and
expert.
now you're an expert.
I've seen.
telling
I've,
me Adam Sandler movies are garbage. Mate,
They
you don't know
are,
what you're
bro.
talking about.
Besides his
who's your
early-
favourite actor? You
that's a
don't
tough
watch
one.
enough movies, so you don't know.
Who's your favorite actor?
That's a tough
3,
question.
2,
Leo.
1.
Gerard Butler.
Who the fuck's that?
What's he in?
What's he in?
Yeah.
Yeah, man. He's my favorite actor, bro.
He's won so many Oscars.
Yeah.
Nah, actually, my favorite actor is probably DiCaprio.
Yeah,
Leonardo
Leo
DiCaprio.
is my.
I like Leo.
Yeah.
He's just too gangster.
Put me under too much pressure. I just picked the buffest guy I could think of. But nah, DiCaprio is definitely my favorite actor.
Okay, Adam Sandler movie 2015. I want to find what this movie's called.
Which one?
The fucking. Here we go. It's called The Ridiculous Six.
Oh,
Yeah,
I haven't
that's
heard of that.
Yeah, hold on.
It's on Netflix.
Oh, is that? Yeah.
Shit, bro.
6 IMDb.
Like, I just couldn't do it. It
I
was
don't trust IMDb.
Yeah, 4.9 out of 10. So maybe not the best.
IMDb and Rotten Tomatoes.
But
Rotten Tomatoes.
Rotten Tomatoes and IMDb always differ so much.
Yeah, they do. But like,
It gives
if,
you a
if they
median.
both give you a fucking
Yeah.
a shit score,
But I don't trust either of them. I've watched movies with a 3-star rating that I've really enjoyed.
no taste.
What about when you watch a porn and it's like 3 stars? Would you watch it?
I don't even look at star ratings. I look at the thumbnail and I'm like, she's pretty hot.
Give it a preview.
Yeah.
So 50% they're on Rotten Tomato.
Trust me, it's really bad, man. It's like stupid comedy, like skits and stuff. It's like
okay.
They
But
get
to be
hit. They're like,
fair-
ooh, and Taylor Lautner is just like he's playing a retard.
Oh, that's that motherfucker from Twilight.
Yeah.
But is it really fair to judge a movie on watching it for 5
But
minutes?
he is a
It
fucking
was
gangster.
fucking
Have you seen him as a kid?
Yeah.
No.
He's like a
You
martial
should
artist
watch him
and
as a
stuff.
kid. I'll fucking show you what he looks like as a kid.
But you understand that the listeners won't be able to see this.
Or you can understand and they can go fucking Google at home.
Nah. If we do anything, it has to be audio.
Oh, you just hear him screaming, really. XMA. So he was very big in the martial arts scene as he was younger. So this is 2003.
Full screen?
Yeah.
Skip into it.
Yeah. He's probably like 12
Hey,
maybe?
he's in a parkour movie that I watched in Vietnam.
Yeah, probably. He's
It's
very...
really bad.
Is he?
I'm sure it was pretty good then.
Yeah.
Oh my god. You've had too many beers, mate. He looks like he's trying out for Dragon Ball Z. Fucking hell.
Straight to splits, man. That's fucking nuts.
Hard.
How old is he here? Like 12?
Yeah, like maybe younger. Who knows?
Fuck.
There you go, dude. That's pretty nuts.
Yeah, he's pretty crazy. Fuck.
Yeah.
Backy straight to splits. Far
3
out.
splits.
2003.
Yeah, man. 13 years ago. Savage.
What did you guys think of the Twilight movies?
I haven't watched all of them, dude. I remember watching the first one to see what it was all about and see if I can get anything in.
I've definitely seen all of them.
Have you?
Yeah.
What?
I didn't go out of my way to watch them, but
No.
I've watched them.
I've seen the first one.
I've seen the first two, I think.
remember it.
Yeah.
Oh,
I don't know
actually, I
about
can. It's so shit.
Number 1 and
The
2.
first one was probably the best one.
Oh, it doesn't say much about the series, then, eh?
Oh no, it's fucking terrible.
Have you guys seen the new trailer for the new Harry Potter movie? Or like,
Oh, is there a new Harry Potter?
it's not a new Harry
Bro,
Potter.
Pretty cool, yeah.
It's a prequel. I think it's about Tom
Jizz
Riddle.
on Harry Potter.
I think it's about Tom Riddle.
Oh,
I
is it?
think.
I've seen all of them except for the last two, the Deathly Hallows or whatever.
It's a very long.
They're
movie.
pretty good. My favourite.
I gotta suss it, man.
Do you like Harry Potter?
I love Harry Potter.
Oh
dude.
my boy. What's your fave?
It's too hard, man. Because I've watched number 1, 2, 3, and 4 way too many times, and then the last couple were blurs.
I'm pretty much in the same boat as you.
You
but,
know what?
But I've watched the last couple quite a lot recently.
you? Right.
So I'm.
I think I might need to get on it again.
No, I did not like 1, 2, 3, and 4, but from 5 onwards, like it just got action packed.
Yeah, it got more
you're one of
serious.
those guys.
It got more
Dude,
serious.
it's like, hey, let's walk and talk, Ron.
You need to
Yeah,
listen to what's going
Hermione.
on, bro. Chamber of Secrets was fucking gangster. Goblet of Fire was next level.
Nah, bro.
Goblet of Fire is when it started getting really.
Yeah,
good.
Goblet of Fire
Nah,
when shit
I
got
reckon
real.
Order of the Phoenix is when it started getting gangster.
No.
Did you read the books?
No one, yeah.
See,
oh
like-
no, I didn't actually.
I read the
I read
books.
number 1
I did.
and number 2. I read Chamber of Secrets.
I
read
started
all the-
reading number 2, but
I read all the books up to Half-Blood Prince, and after that I stopped.
see, like for me, 1 to 4 was like the foundations you have to know
Yeah.
to enjoy 5 and the rest. 5
That-
to the
that
rest.
was-
That was because are you going by release? Because number 1, 2, and 3. Number 1, 2, 3, 4 was a book release, and then 5.
No,
6,
I just didn't
7.
enjoy it that much. It was just
Right.
like
Fuck, I loved it so much, man. I lost my shit on Harry Potter.
I didn't really
Because
like.
I was young. Like, we were young
That is
when it
our
was
Star
coming
Wars,
out.
right? That's our Star
Yeah,
Wars.
that
right?
was our Star
That's the thing
Wars.
that defined our
Yeah, I mean,
generation.
I watched them all up to a point.
I can't believe you didn't like the first ones.
No, it's not. I didn't like it. It's just
In
I felt
hindsight.
like
That's because
they were only there to make the rest make sense, and then you're like, wow, everything makes sense.
well, I don't necessarily agree with that. It definitely it was there to set the foundations, but it wasn't purely there for those last books.
But like they were so much slower
What do you mean?
as movies.
The first ones.
Like the first 4, like they didn't really have much going
Think
on.
about it. We were the target audience for that, and when it came out, we were 13, 14.
Yeah, exactly.
You can't have
So
motherfuckers
they've gotta
getting blasted
evolve with
across
us.
the room and shit.
I understand
And-
that, but
but
I'm looking
it was-
at it objectively now. Like,
But it was perfect for
Us.
where we were
Yeah.
at that point in time.
but what about if somebody who was in their 30s watching it?
Well, fucking
This is-
good
yeah.
on them. You're
But
watching a kids movie.
It went with
But that's not what I'm talking about.
I,
That's,
I know, I
yeah.
completely understand that. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is, for me personally, for 1 to 4 was just slow, and it was just something you had to watch to get the foundations. 5 onwards was just hectic.
Yeah, I don't know. I really got into the storyline pretty hard, so that's I fucking loved every movie. I
just
knew
found
what was
it
going
really
on.
Slow.
Yeah, but I mean the whole.
There was less
Cruxes-
action, but
What are the thing? There was 7 whole cruxes.
Horcruxes.
Yeah, so there was 7 of those, and
You
he
didn't
fucked
even
the first
find
one.
out about those until like what?
No, he
fifth?
fucked the first one up straight away. It was the diary.
Oh
he was
yeah,
hidden
in
in the
Chamber of
diary.
Secrets.
Exactly,
but
so that
he
was
didn't
number
know
2.
it at that point.
Oh, he did. No, he didn't
He
know
didn't
there
know
was
it was a
7.
Horcrux.
Yeah, no, he
Yeah.
just fucked it up. And then when he looked back, he goes, "That was one of them."
Yeah.
And then, what? Prisoner Azkaban, was that number 3?
Prisoner of Azkaban. That was the
That was
third
you found
one.
out about.
I watched that one.
That was
so
getting
many
pretty dark.
times.
Oh, yeah, that was getting pretty
That's
dark.
when it was getting pretty.
Yeah, that was
I
when
watched
it
that
was-
one in the cinemas. Actually.
Yeah, that was gangster.
And then Goblet of Fire, when Victor Kid
That's
got
when
killed.
shit got real.
Yeah, when he
'Cause that's
died.
when Diggory died and shit.
Yeah, and that was when fuck, he is coming.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he does
Yeah.
come back in Goblet of Fire.
Does he?
He kills Cedric Diggory.
Right, true.
He's
true,
already
true,
back.
True, true. Yeah, and then that was.
So that's when shit's getting fucking
Yeah.
for real. That's the fourth one.
for me number 4. Yeah, it was when
Yeah.
it really.
That's when I was like, oh damn.
Yeah, but see, like I see it the same way as Naruto. Like you haven't seen Naruto one, but like episodes 1 to 200.
Yeah.
Like when they were
The
kids.
Him as a kid, right?
Yeah, and like you're growing up and watching it with him, right?
Mm-hmm.
And like you said, it's catered to like us because we
Yeah.
grew up with him. And the thing is, looking back when you've watched the second part of it from eps like 200 to the next like 600,
Yeah.
it's like, all right, it's like if you look at it objectively, 1 to 200, you're just building the foundations. And now when you watch the newer releases, it's like, all right, I get it now. It all makes
Yeah.
sense. Everything clicks and stuff.
Well, I would agree that the beginning movies were the foundations because she built off what she originally wrote. But if you think of them as a single movie, each one of them as a single movie, they still had a solid plot, they still had a solid
Yeah.
storyline, and they were still interesting as fuck. Philosopher's Stone was pretty hectic. They were
Yeah.
all really good. I can see what you're saying, but I think they deserve a little more credit.
Yeah, just to.
I'm not a movie critic. I'm just like your casual. So,
Yeah.
like, I'm looking at it that way. I prefer things to just tick along.
No, that's fair enough. I definitely enjoy a lot of movies that a lot of people don't like.
Yeah.
A lot of
Attack
movies
of
that
the Gas
people
Station 2.
Oh, that was the best fucking
I think we can all agree that was a top movie. You know, when I was in
That
Korea,
was the best,
I was,
worst movie ever.
I was on a GoPro and then I was walking past a gas station. I was like, attack the gas station now! Yeah, it was so funny. Yeah, it was like the first thing I thought of.
I can't believe we started playing it just as a joke to see what it was.
I got really into it, eh?
And we didn't turn it off for like 2 hours.
No, it was fucking good, man.
Oh, it was fucking awesome.
I gotta get on this.
Oh, you haven't seen it?
No.
Oh, shit, man. Do you know I've watched it like 3 times in full?
Jeez.
Oh, I've only seen, I think, half to 3/4 of it and then I had to go home, remember?
This is Attack the Gas Station 2.
Yeah.
I think
And
I
then remember,
streamed
like-
the first one. Didn't we watch it?
No, we watched the second one together. And
Yeah.
I had to go home because it was like 3 a.m. or something. I was like, oh man, I better go. But yeah. Oh, should we wrap this bitch up?
Yep. Let's wrap it up.
Anything to add?
Nah, man. Good
Um,
chat.
So, in conclusion, we're different movie guys. I can agree with you that Adam Sandler had some great movies, but a lot of it was majority shit.
He's a bit of a legend in my books, man.
He is. But look, if I was Adam Sandler,
Honestly, when you started,
I just see him as a
flicking
cash-
through the movies.
He started to
now
come back.
he's there for the cash.
He's a
Yeah.
cash cow. He's been that since 2005, since
Yeah.
after Longest Yard.
no, but he was always the cash cow. He was always the golden pony because he was kind of the first guy to bring
Yeah.
comedy over.
No, wasn't that like Jim Carrey?
No, it was him.
I hated Jim Carrey, man.
Jim Carrey's over the top.
Jim Carrey, I couldn't handle, man.
Really?
Someone-
Ace
I
really like his
Ventura
story.
was borderline. Dumb and Dumber just made me want to punch the fucking TV.
No, but see, Dumb and Dumber, that type of humor, that's what I was watching in his latest movie, Adam Sandler's one. Whatever was it called?
The Ridiculous Six.
The Ridiculous Six.
Yeah,
It
that
was
would-
just like stupid shit.
that would
I'm
piss
just
me
like,
right
I
off.
can't do it.
Yeah.
Turned it off after like
But
15 minutes.
he's still a fucking
Yeah.
legend, man.
I really do like fucking Jim Carrey's philosophies. If you do ever have
Yeah.
time to check it out, really good.
Fuck, we ramble on about movies for a long time.
Fucking
I hope you guys like movies.
Yeah, if not, oh well.
All right, thanks for listening, guys. It's Trio Show. Take it easy.
See ya.
Laters.